The Sin Channel, what's up? So this video, I want to talk about WHO, the World Health Organization, coming out and saying that they are against lockdowns. It only took them like 7 months later, 6 months later, whatever how long it took them to come out and just say, hey, look, do you know what the alternative to lockdown is? What this does to your health? It's terrible. People need to understand that there's a correlation between the economics and your health. If you stay shut down, businesses close, jobs are permanently lost. What happens when you open back up? Months later, a year later, oh my goodness, it's going to be Disneyland again. I could go wherever I want. I'm going to go back to a job. I'll get a job. Whatever the hell you think you're doing. It's not going to happen, okay? When there's no economic activity, just because we're shut down doesn't mean the rest of the world is shut down. Things are going on. And so if we are one of the centerpieces of the economy and we're shut down, what makes you think the rest of the world is going to be doing good while they're open? Because if we're one of the largest consumers in the world, what makes you think if we're not buying anything, that means no one else is making money either? That means they're losing jobs. They're losing their livelihoods. They're losing their businesses. What happens when you lose a lot of the stability? Mental stability is tied to your job, your health care, all these things. You get a paycheck you're comfortable with. That's stability. You remove that stability mentally. Where are you going to go? If you have a family, how am I going to pay for my kids? Who's going to take care of my kids? What am I going to do to come up with this money to pay rent? What am I going to do? I'm going to get a job. No, there is no job for you to go back to. That is the alternative to staying locked down. So people want to say, well, you stay locked down to regroup, blah, 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 blah. Yes, we were supposed to have 14 days of this lockdown, and then we go back to social distancing, wearing masks, and people that are immune compromised, you stay your butt home. You stay away from other people. Other people that are generally healthy, that if they catch it and they're not around people that are immune compromised, then you, by all means, need to go back to work. You need to go do stuff because you don't need to stay home, because you are not putting no one else in danger. And if you get it, only you will be in danger. But it's a very, 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 very high, above 99%. If you're like below 65 years old, like you're going to be fine. You'll be sick, possibly like Trump was for a couple days, 2-3 days, and then you'll recover and then you move on with your life. And the best thing that could happen is you become immune to it. You would develop the antibodies for it. So it only took, the World Health Organization to come out publicly and say this after 6 months later, when everything else has been, the economy is teetering right now, and we're waiting on their second stimulus check. So let's just listen real quick to what they have to say, brought to you by The Spectator, who interviewed the WHO. So let's just listen to what they had to say.
But we had Professor Sunetra Gupta from Oxford University on, and she was implying, and I'm interested in you because you have a global mandate, a global view, was that a problem we don't think about in lockdowns is that they're very nationalistic. That if we lock down our economy, then it hits our economy. But it also means we are not buying stuff, we're not trading with weaker economies, we are not just destroying our own jobs, we're destroying the jobs of all those that in the poorer parts of the world that export to us. That seemed to me to be a reasonable point.
Really important point by Professor Gupta. I want to say it again. We in the World Health Organization do not advocate lockdowns as a primary means of control of this virus. The only time we believe a lockdown is justified is to buy you time to reorganize, regroup, rebalance your resources, protect your health workers who are exhausted. But by and large, we'd rather not do it. Just look at what's happened to the tourism industry, for example, in the Caribbean or in the Pacific, because people aren't taking their holidays. Look what's happened.
And we all know through COVID that outside, it's a lot harder being outside for you to contract COVID. Not saying that you can't get it, but people not wearing masks outside, it's not a big deal, as big of a deal as not wearing a mask inside.
All over the world because their markets have got dented. Look what's happening to poverty levels. It seems that we may well have a doubling of world poverty by next year. We may well have at least a doubling of child malnutrition because children are not getting meals at school and their parents in poor families are not able to afford it. This is a terrible, ghastly global catastrophe, actually. And so we really do appeal to all world leaders. Stop using lockdown as your primary control method. Develop.
So let's think about this. If poverty doubles, is that worse than, is this alternative where businesses are being permanently shut down, poverty levels are doubling, people can't pay rent? Is this the alternative that you want to what's happening now? How many lives are we really saving compared to how many lives are we really ruining? That is the connection. That is the correlation that we need to look at. That a lot of people do not see. People are asking doctors questions about the economy. Doctors are going to look at the health. They are not economists. They don't look at everything else. Some of them do, but the ones that do, they get shut down. And we're forced to listen to people that will only talk about the health aspect of COVID-19, of getting it, and how preventing that is the best outcome. But reality, when you do something like a shutdown, the alternative is this, is children staying at home, malnutrition, not being at school, being around other kids. Their growth development is being stunted. Across the world, the world economy, like I mentioned earlier, their lives are being ruined too. Like I said, people politicize this and they didn't think about, if you know that if you get the coronavirus and you already know you have a poor immune system, you're going to automatically stay away from all the people that are being, you're just going to stay away from people. And if you don't live with one of these people and you are under age of 65 or whatever, you're probably going to be okay. And this is not to dismiss all the people that's died or all these people that are alive with coronavirus that are having some health concerns. This is not dismissing that. It's just reality because it's here. You can't change the fact that it's here and it's going to spread. So this whole thing was about flattening the curve. Flattening the curve doesn't mean abolishing coronavirus. Okay? The vaccine does not guarantee anything. It doesn't guarantee anything. Until we actually get one, we can't really, we don't know if this vaccine will suffice. And we don't know if, the coronavirus is going to probably change. Like the flu, each season you get a different shot. I feel like I'm more in the dark with this than other people. It just seems common sense to me. If I get it, I'll be okay. But if I understand, if I'm with around other immune compromised people, but if I'm not, I need to be working. I need to be out there. I need to provide and contribute to society, and I think majority of people aren't in the position I'm in. If you live in an apartment, if you live around people that are generally healthy, then by all means, you need to go out there and do stuff and contribute to society and keep the engine going, keep people's jobs, get people to buy stuff. Like you need to get the economy going.
Better systems for doing it. Work together and learn from each other. But remember, lockdowns just have one consequence that you must never ever belittle, and that is making poor people an awful lot poorer.
So, I love that he ended it with that. Lockdowns just make poor people poorer. And that's why it is so important for us to get a second stimulus in. Because the stimulus with the UBI or whatever, it helped people stay afloat. It helped curb a bit of poverty. Levels went down when the stimulus was given out. Because of politics, because of politicians, because of Pelosi or whatever. I like to blame Pelosi. So, because of politicians like that want to gain politically, we don't get the real outcome of what actually benefits us citizens. Now, I made a video earlier about a research paper, I forgot by who, like Boston University or whatever, that depression tripled. This is your alternative if you make people shut down. And this is all I really wanted to tell you guys and let people know. I was saying this in March, April, whatever. You know, we need to open up, let people that are generally healthy do their thing. People that are sick, stay away, stay at home. You stay at home. Yeah, and that's it. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please like the video. If you disagree with me or agree with me, let me hear it down below in the comment section. So we all die. So live the life that you want to live. If you don't like the world that you live in, then you got to do something about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.